Some of these have been mentioned, showing you what we already do. First, we talk about selection of content. So we're talking whether it is the broadcaster who selects what content to push as daily clips that can be pushed. This can also be used as an advertising technique. Or if it is the user who is selecting what they want to watch next. So we talk about a next episode button from the actual video overlay while you're watching episode 3. As David spoke about before, you can download the next episode, and that's done in the background. Which leads me to the next point. We talk about background fetching. So the user can select to fetch the content now or have it downloaded later when they're at home with the Wi-Fi and power source. And it does not affect their, their lifestyle. They can just wake up the next morning and have the content there. We also consider this scheme of broadcaster limitations and remote wipe, which is very important for our customers. The broadcaster can limit how many clips a certain user can download. And as well as that, we can remotely wipe content from an end user's device. And this is particularly relevant when there's a show that, say, has rights to air only for X amount of months. Actually, the broadcaster does not have to be worried about people who have already downloaded it and can expire the content remotely for those users. So that's actually an interesting point here. The crucial components to service integrity and profitability. I started saying before that content caching is a huge deal, but what we try to do is give more than that. So we're speaking about allowing the content to remain protected with business policy, and this includes subscriptions. This is important to say because similarly to the previous point, here there's another need to actually expire content once the subscription period is finished. So if me as an end user, I bought a subscription for 6 months, my content, when I download it, will have an expiry date for in 6 months' time. And I'll show you that in the Baby TV application. Basically, when the rights expire, then the content may either become inaccessible or deleted from the user's device. And usage analytics. So this is a very important point for our customers, especially the ones that already launched with us in an online-only product. They were used to receiving all the analytics. This is something that's very important to the content owner. How is the end user using the application? Which tabs are they opening? How much video are they watching? Which shows are they watching? What's the difference between paid and paying users and users who are just using the free content? All of this is collected during the offline session as well and synced when the user comes back online. So the broadcaster still gets the full picture of the real usage of this application. And the last point here is to do with advertising, which again is the same as the previous two. From our management system, the content owner can basically build campaigns, and they can be pushed at each user online session, and they can be replaced at any time. So we're talking about pre-roll videos, a splash image. It can be a sponsorship as a banner on top of all throughout the app or on the video overlay. And so even in an offline mode, we do provide some advertising techniques. And that also was very important to our customers. So sort of to take the offline experience to being as close to the online experience as possible. So who is this SDK for? Basically, we're talking to developers who are media bodies that are expecting and have about 100,000 users that will be accessing the app. As I said before, our customers are broadcasters, cable companies, content owners, anyone who has rights to content and would like to create another channel of distribution of this content. And with this SDK, we enable all those things that I mentioned, plus, of course, the very important part of the HQME. So there are a lot of solutions out there for video streaming. A lot of them, what they do is video streaming plus selling ads and content. What this basically does is that it makes money for the solution owners and for the service providers. It does not make money for the broadcasters, our customer. And what we want to do is we want our customers to make money. So with Applicaster, there's a lot more than you can get out of the SDK. We're talking about our customers owning and managing user database, increasing TV viewership, harnessing business models of meaningful scale, utilizing the social space, which I spoke about before and said that was a bit out of scope, so I'll be happy to speak to you about that later, the social and the synced experience that we provide. There's no investment in infrastructure, and getting an app running with us is quite instant. And of course, marked in bold red here is that we address the offline environment as well. So our solution makes a lot of money for the broadcaster, which is the key point here. Now, I think that I will go on to showing a bit of the baby TV application. Okay, so
baby TV.
As we said, they were the first ones to launch the HQME side. We're now in online. Okay, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi here. So this is my online experience. It's blue. You'll see soon that the offline world looks a little bit different. And I'm able to obviously look at content and stream it, wait for it to buffer, wait for it to buffer.
Hello.
And
where is everybody?
Yeah. If you're bored, we can just watch one episode now.
Hello, Sophie.
So, yeah, it's actually great content. At the office, we laugh about it, but I do see people watch it sometimes. So within this, just while we're in online, you can see, actually even in offline mode, you can see the subscription. But you can see that I've actually purchased subscription for 1 year. And when I go to download an item, so I'll go to download mode. Actually, this switch is quite nice. Download. I can click to download. And I don't know if you can see that, but in white, it's written expires on the 26th of October 2012. So the video item is actually marked with an expiry date, and that means when I come in on the 27th of October, I will not be able to watch this video anymore. If I close the app, because this is a very short item, then in a few seconds I'll get a message, because this is done in the background, that the content is available. Hope I didn't choose an item that was too long to download. And then I'll show you the experience in offline mode. No? Hasn't finished? Okay, that was the sign that it was finished. So let's go and turn the Wi-Fi off. Okay, I'll go to airplane mode. Let's imagine I'm on the plane to Israel. I've got 20 hours, and this is all I have with me. Okay? Basically, this is the offline environment. It's yellow. And all I can see here, as you can see, all the tabs that are for online will not be available. I can only see my library and the content that I've previously downloaded. And I can watch it streaming from my device. Great. So that's basically a small demo. If you want, I can keep it running for you for the rest of the day. And if not, you're welcome to download the application and watch it in your spare time. And yeah, so thank you very much. Actually, the last slide, yeah, here. It has my email address. So if we don't get a chance to meet today, feel free to email me and with any questions about our product, about Applicaster, about anything else that you want to ask. And I'll be happy to answer any questions later. So thank you very much.